Transwest Truck Trailer RV located at Belton, Missouri. My name is Lance Ortega, and I'm going to get to show you this beautiful 2026 Summit Aire by Newmar. It's a 4505. What an absolute amazing machine. So previous year, Supreme Aire was their top of the line. That was already just the flagship of Super Cs. And we took it one next level up. This is going to be built on the Cascadia chassis with the 600 Detroit DD16. It'll have a 12-speed transmission with a 30,000 pound towing capacity. So if you're looking for power, this is going to be your coach right here. As we stand back, just by looking at the graphics here, this is their Palisade graphics. The Summit Aire is next level with their paint job. Absolutely beautiful paint job. Now, just like our King Aire, you'll notice here on the baggage doors there are no handles. These are all push button. So by the push of a button, we can get into this coach. This will be a 120 gallon fuel tank right here. And then our next bay over, just a little bit of storage. And you don't have to slam it. All you gotta do is just barely close it, and then it'll suck the door in for you. So very convenient. Just like a hatchback you'd have on an SUV. Now this bay here is going to be our chassis batteries. You'll notice how it's encased in stainless steel. Very nicely finished. Next bay over, we are going to have our batteries. So we fully equipped this. It comes standard with 640 amp hours. We have the extra battery on here, the 960 amp hour total, with the 3000 Victron inverters. This is going to allow you to run a couple ACs while you're going down the road. So really nice system. Now you've got your power cord here. You do have a surge guard protection. You do have a little outlet right here for like a cable hookup. So at an RV park, you can run that. And I love the location of the power cord reel here. So as I brought that in, it was just very nice to be able to stand upright and bring this cord in. Next bay over, we got our wet bay. So a lot going on here. We got electronic gate valves for your black and your gray tanks. You've got heated black and gray tank. You got your fresh water hose in there, bottom left. It's manual pull and push of a button, power in. You got your hot and cold water stainless shower. You got a macerator system, but you also have manual dump. So it's really kind of up to you what system you want to use. You can turn your exterior lights on. You can turn your generator on from here. You can also check your tank levels. And it looks like we can also turn on our heated tanks as well from here. So convenience is what it's all about when you get into the Summit Aire. Got your docking light right here. You're going to have 295, 80, 22.5s. You have 315s on the front. So a little bit bigger tires up in front. You're going to notice the power window awning here for the living room. Now what I like about the power over the manual, because manual is typically all the way out or all the way in, but with the power I can bring it out 1 degree, 2 degree, 30 degree. I kind of pick and choose where I want this. Right now the sun's this angle is pretty low, so I got it all the way out at 90. The other side you'll see I have it a little at 45, so we can still let more light in but keep the direct sunlight out. Got a little storage right here, maybe a great area for like a stinky slinky. This will be your dryer vent. You'll notice how they actually painted this to match the rest of the paint scheme. So just that attention to detail. Another docking light right here. And then right now I got the generator running. It's pretty quiet. It's a 12,500 watt Cummins Onan generator. Very, very quiet. And I mean, you can power a small village with this guy. It's a lot of power, but not noisy at all. So nice little storage bay, and I want you to notice this guy right here. So this is an additional plug that provides 30 amp service. So if you have some grandkids and you decide to bring a little bunk travel trailer and there's no power, you can plug that right into here and supply 30 amp service to that trailer, or maybe a stacker trailer, you can provide power for that as well. So a lot of nice options there. Now in the back, you'll notice the nice stainless here. I love that stainless, just a nice clean look. We got your Gen Y hitch down here, again with the 30,000 pound towing capacity. We got your 2 hookups here for like if you want to add some glad hands for like maybe a trailer that has air brakes. You got your Voyager plug right there to be able to tie your trailer camera system into the dash, and so you can see what's going on. We're going to open this guy up real quick. So nice little storage area. Got this nice storage rack here, but what I also like to point out is this deep storage right here. So maybe a great area for picnic tables. You'll notice it has a little lip on both sides, so it's not just going to be sliding around. So it's nice and secure, and they're all nicely finished, felted in. So just a nice job by Newmar. Adds a lot of additional space. A lot of these Super Cs don't allow for a whole lot of space, but with the Summit Aire, they took advantage of every little crack and crevice for space. Got more additional storage here. Next bay over, we do have, I do like this ability to pull the electrical out, and you'll notice how very meticulous they were about keeping everything completely organized and clean. Just nicely done. Let's go ahead and get the lock put on that. There we go. Coach has central vac. We got an exit door right here. Got your docking light, tag axle. This is going to be a true twin screw, so that'll be a drive axle in back. And you'll notice the stainless steel trim kit here along the bottom of this really dresses this coach up quite nicely. I love the Summit Aire badging that I'm seeing right here. Just a really nice design. I like that little mountain peak that they got. I love how this slide goes in flush. True to Newmar fashion, slide is a flush wall slide, so it'll recess inside the wall. You do have the keyless entry here, so you got your keys, key fob for the front cab, and then keyless to get in here to the front door or the cargo area. Now you'll notice when this lights up blue, you know that it's going to be where it's already unlocked. When it goes red, then you're going to be locked out. You've got your basement freezer here with a little extra storage there on the side. Got additional storage here as well. I love the fact that you got a little pegboard right there, so if you do want to secure some items in there, you can. We got the outside entertainment with the Bose sound bar. We do have a USB-C, USB-A, and 110 outlet right there. Nice place to do a little charging. Now they did option this coach with the Girard Nova awning. Let me get the right channel here. So you see that we got 2 of them. Let's get the lights turned on. So you notice armless, roof mounted, they come out and then they drop down. So it does give quite a bit more coverage for the shade. Just a really nice, clean look. And I like that. I mean, the awning goes from here all the way back to the end of the coach. So just a ton of coverage. Now, the next bay over, actually, let's see, did we look at this guy here yet? Yep, that's the pegboard. I'm 54, guys. The memory's starting to go south. We got our Oasis system here, hydronic, dual loop heating. So it's a nice way that it sends that fluid evenly all throughout the coach, because if it's a single loop, By the time it makes its round all the way, when it gets to that last maybe 1 or 2 registers, may not be nearly as hot. So when you split it up, it gives you a nice even heat throughout the coach. On a slide tray, so I would say very tech friendly. It's very nice for them to come out here, slide that out, get any kind of work done that they need to get done. And just more storage. So man, just a nice amount of storage. We've got some glad hands here for you. So not much you really need, but pick your destination. Well guys, that is a super quick peek at this beautiful Summit Aire. Let's go ahead and head on in and see what we got going on the inside. All right guys, as we get ready to head into the coach, one thing I want to point out is you will not see the steps. They're completely covered with this vanity panel and with that stainless to match the rest of the coach. Now as I open it, it's going to have a triple hydraulic step, and you'll notice if I'm standing here, it hit my leg just now. There's a sensor right here, so it stops it. So whether it's your leg or maybe you parked a little bit too close to a curb, you don't want to bind up those steps. So these steps will they'll stay protected. And what I do like about it is when they do come out, they're evenly spaced. So it's not like you have one weird tall step, one a little bit shorter. Even coming into the coach, going from this step into the coach, all evenly spaced. So I think engineering gets an A+ for that. Now, let's say it does, if you did hit a person, it stops, it's very gentle. And then when they're out of the way, we can just push a button here, extend it out, and makes it really nice. Makes that first step nice and low to the ground, easy to get into. Now we got the slides closed, so come on in. We'll give you a look at what this thing looks like with the slides closed. All right. So, as you can see, to give you a reference, 265 pounds, 6'1" with my shoes on. I didn't have to turn sideways. Now right here is probably where I got to do the little side turn, but not bad. I can still get through this coach pretty easy. So everything's usable. All right guys, well welcome to the inside of this beautiful coach with the slides open up. As you can see, it does open up quite nicely. So I do like the true separation of space. A lot of these floor plans will have the dinette directly across from the entertainment theater seating, and a lot of times if you're sitting here eating and you want to watch TV, then you have to actually watch TV through somebody's head. So not the case here. Dinette, kitchen, completely separate from the living space. You do got a couple chairs up here in the front that do turn around, and all the furniture in here is true Italian leather, so all top notch, very supple, very plush, very high end. Now as we get ready to make our way into the cab, this whole thing is a cab that floats, so this will be an air cab. Most of your Super Cs will have mechanical suspension, so it doesn't ride nearly as smooth. With the Summit Aire, it's going to be a very soft ride, very smooth. Air seats, air cab, so those combined just makes it a next level experience. Now, up here in the front, you will notice the beautiful seats. All this top grain leather, all perforated. You do have the heated seats. It's got lumbar. There's just a lot going on with this seat. With the I do like the technology package that the Cascadia offers. You'll notice the big digital display here. I can scroll through a lot of the different things. I can adjust my cruise control with this mouse pad right here. I don't even got to take my eyes off the screen. I can control a lot of the features right here from the steering wheel. So if I want to go into my navigation, I can do so. We'll hit OK. I could have hit OK on the steering wheel as well. We're going to go ahead and get out of the let's give you a little more, some cool features here. We're going to click on chassis. I want to see what my tire pressure monitoring is. I can go through here. There's so much into this that I can do as far as checking out my axles. Now, if I don't want to use the technology in these mouse pads, I can use quick keys, right? I can come over here, I can add or remove different gauges. I can go to my tire pressure monitoring with all these little quick keys. I can go directly to them without having to scroll through here with my mouse pad. So a lot of neat features with this coach. I do like the 360-degree camera system that we have up there. I do like my left, right, rear. We've got the slides out right now, but as soon as I take that off, I've got my rear view camera and then my bird's eye 360-degree already on. So a lot of nice technology wrapped up into the Cascadia. Give me a call. We can go a little bit deeper dive into this, but for now, let's show off this beautiful coach. We've got the Summit Maple cabinetry up here above. We've got the Sable Maple down below. This is going to be the Balboa decor. Just beautifully done. I mean, I think Newmar just did next level with all the design and the features. You've got power seats here, zero clearance entertainment theater seating. Again, very supple, top grain leather. So this will make it very easy to clean and maintain. You got a nice little storage right here in the middle. This is actually quite deep. You're going to have a little slide tray right here. We can kind of slide that back, but nice and deep. You've got plenty of room here for pillows, blankets. So if you got company and you need to pull out blankets and pillows, you've got plenty of room and depth down there to do it. Now, as I'm sitting here, I can go through and control a lot of the features with this. This is going to be part of Newmar's new system here. Let's just go all coach nightshades. So with the push of a button, I want to call it a day. I can just close all the shades all throughout the coach. And then we're going to go ahead and bring our TV up so you can see what that looks like. What I like about the TV being directly across from us, I don't have to sit there and look to my left or to my right to watch it, but I like the fact that it goes down in the counter as well, so I'm not losing my window. So during the day, this will all be patio side. I can see what's going on with my friends and my family over here on this side of the coach. So now as we make our way into the kitchen area, you're going to see we got the Fisher Paykel dishwasher down here below. Really nice big utensil drawer right here. And I also want to point out the dovetail construction here. This is not like pressed plywood. This is all solid wood all throughout the cabinet. So next level cabinetry, just nicely done. We've got now I didn't mention this before, but we do have 4 120-watt solar panels on the top. We do have Starlink. We've got these little stovetop covers that have integrated cutting boards here on the other side. Induction cooktop. And now what's nice about the induction cooktop, if you're not familiar with Newmar, they make these removable. So if you want to do your cooking outside, this part does not heat up, only the pan does. So you can keep the smoke and the smell outside the coach if you want. And then when you're done cooking, bring it back in, put her back in place. This will be a microwave slash oven slash air fryer. So a lot of functionality built into this. We've got some nice, beautiful overhead cabinetry here. We'll go ahead and open some of these up so you can see. I do like the nice little slide tray here. Bring our contents. It's pretty deep. So it's nice to have that ability to bring it out to you. A little more there. Maybe a little spice rack up here above. And then if you'll notice, we got cabinetry all along the coach here. So in some Newmar products, they do option these out of the coach, but in the Summit Aire, it is kind of nice that they do option these in here, so it gives you just a lot more storage. I do love the multiple fabric, right? So you got your leather here, and then you got this nice cotton fabric right here, so just gives it a nice residential feel, just a touch of class. You'll notice as I'm sitting here in the dinette, I've got a flush floor here. So I got part of my foot sitting in the slide, part of my foot sitting on the floor, and it's just nice and flush. So it just adds for that next level of comfort. I don't feel like one foot's higher than the other when I'm sitting down, so very comfortable.
Okay.
So over here we've got this beautiful under-mounted sink, right? We've got this nice gooseneck faucet. You want the spaghetti? We got the spaghetti. We can still control a lot of the functions right here with that nice panel. We control the lights, some of the shades all throughout the coach. Now, what's kind of neat about this, a lot of your Super Cs are going to have this this step here, right? Now, if you're standing here and you're visiting and you forget that's there, that could be problematic. Or maybe you got a pet or a grandkid. What's nice about what they did here with Newmar is they did put in a step cover, power step cover to boot. Let's see if we can get this. So as you can see, that does come up nice and flush. So you'll notice when I turn the button off here, it does turn off the lights to the coach. And then as you make your way back into the coach here for the first time, if you just need to get your ceiling lights turned on, I don't have to go here to the digital panel. I can just hit the switch and then it turns your lights on. So next level convenience. Now, that takes us into this area here where we see we do have a nice residential refrigerator. Does have the little lock right here, water dispenser, and you'll notice as I open this up, this does light up quite nicely. And again, you don't have pressed plywood. You've got beautifully done dovetail construction. So solid wood here on the pantry trays, and they are adjustable, so you can take one out or adjust the height. So if you need to get some of them taller items. And then you'll notice as I push in on this, you hear that lock. You have to push it to unlock it. So that just allows you to make sure that if you do have this loaded up, if you're taking a sharp left, your groceries ain't taking a sharp right. Down below we do have a little bit bigger tray here, maybe an area for the big pots and pans. So nice and deep and wide, a lot of room in there. Now on the other side here, you are going to notice we got Newmar went from Silverleaf to ATC, so nice upgrade on their software. We can check our tank levels, we can turn our heated tanks on from here, control our climate, control our shades, our fans, our floor heat. I've got heat on right now. We don't need high heat. Let's just put it on low. We can go through here, control the different functions with the generator, see what's going on with our solar, check what's going on with our systems, what kind of amperage is going on with them. We can control our exterior lights, and let's see here. Let's go ahead and turn on all of our lights again here. So we can go through here and just turn all lights on. Half bath. So I don't have to sit here and go through the bathroom and do everything individually. We just come here, turn everything on. So nice convenience. Now, as I get ready to come in here, this is going to be bath and a half. You're going to notice we got that wainscoting with the chair rail here. So different wall features here. Just helps break it up nicely instead of having just one plain wall panel. You do have a mid hinge here, so the door will open up, and you'll notice no handle. So when the slides are closed, if I'm walking by this, I'm not going to get my belt loop hooked up into a handle here. So you do have a beautiful, nice half bath. You got that beautiful subway tile that runs all the way up underneath the cabinet. Nice integrated mirror there with the light inside the mirror. Beautiful Summit maple cabinetry up above. Just nicely done, and everything's done in-house. So all the doors, all handmade, handcrafted by the Mennonites there out of Napanee, Indiana. Now as I make my way into the master bedroom, you're going to notice how nice and open this is. A lot of your hallways are a little bit more narrow with a smaller, like 2-foot 6-inch door. This is going to be a nice big opening, so if you need to get a couple people walking by each other, you can. So, and it does give this coach a nice big open feel all throughout the coach. Now, as we come in here, we're greeted with a big power bed. We got a king power bed with windows that are vented on both sides, so if you need the cross ventilation, you can get it. We do have the washer dryer down here below. We'll go ahead and open up this side as well so you can see what's going on there. We've got this can be shelving or closet space. You can see we do got the hanging rod just above. We got another closet over here as well, and we got lots of drawers, guys. Nice big deep drawers, not bad at all soft closing. Got some nice smaller drawers, so I mean this could be a gray area, maybe some jewelry, or I don't know, you figure out what you'd want to put into it, but this is just bonus storage. And then we do have some nice hidden storage here just behind the TV. And you'll notice that it's actually quite deep. It's not shallow, and it's nice and wide, so a lot of room here for you to store some nice items. So now I do also want to point out the ceiling treatment. There's just so much to the Summit Aire. We could really make this an 1.5 to 2 hour long video, but if you look at all the trim work, the integrated lighting that they have wrapped around the ceiling treatment, just nicely done. What's nice about that, when the slides are closed, all that ventilation is right down the center of the coach, so you're not just trapping the air on top of the slide. That allows you to keep the coach nice and cool, even with the slides closed. You've got the multiple tier ceiling, all soft touch vinyl. You've got one level of ceiling here, and then another one right here. So all that attention to detail, you just don't notice it, but it's there. It just adds next level experience with all their finishing touches. Now, as we get ready to make our way into the master bath, I do want to point out that the floor is flush coming in here. There is no step up. I don't have to worry about stepping down or stepping up to get into the bathroom. Again, got that beautiful backsplash. I love that backsplash. Nice sink there. We've got some really nice closet space. Right now we got some the additional chairs. You got some leaves there for the dinette should you need the extra space. These are removable or adjustable. And then we got additional closet space here as well, with a safe right there in the back. And then we got this really nice shower. We got the rectangular shower over here with the teak seat, the beautiful shower head. Got your soap, shower, body wash dispensers, and then access to your exit door right there in case of emergency, or you know, for convenience. Maybe you go somewhere to a grocery store, you want to pass some of the toiletries or goods through there without having to open up your slides. Just a nice way to get to it. Well guys, this is a super quick peek at this beautiful 26 Summit Aire. If you'd like to start your next adventure in this beautiful coach, give me a call. Lance, the RV guy here. You can reach me at 208-290-5750. And please don't forget to like and subscribe if you like this content. I look forward to hearing from you.